Here we go! I don't know why the bunny's bloody. I'm not sure I like that. Wow, this monitor is really big. Really close. Okay. Sit back a bit. So excited. I love playing, like, new game. It's so much fun. Eastern Europe, end of the 19th century. Great, just getting you guys a little bit more audio.
Thank you all for coming here today to say goodbye to my Liza.
Hi, Bud! How are you doing tonight? Morozova Elizabeta. 1872 to 18 something or other. Getting by? Oh. Oh, am I doing something here?
I never thought I would bury my own daughter, my own blood, my pride, yet...
The other good thing about starting with... this is the game Cabernet. It's the game demo for Cabernet. This is just the start of it. But I was just going to say the other good thing about starting with this one as opposed to any of the other bunches of demos I have is this one's probably going to be the saddest, I guess? At least it looks like it from the start.
I can't do this. God, please say something. I just can't.
The fallen one! Hello!
There. It's all right.
How are you doing today, fallen one?
What can I say about someone dying so young? Particularly, someone as special as Liza. If I may, I won't dwell on the circumstances of her tragic death today. Instead, I'd like us to celebrate her life.
When I killed her, I never thought I'd have to speak at her funeral.
Despite her obvious calling for
You're
medicine,
okay?
when she was little, I always thought she would become...
Not doing too bad. It's been a bit frantic this afternoon, but glad to be here. Playing some new stuff. Oh. When she was little, I thought, despite her obvious calling for medicine, when she was little, a musician.
a famous musician.
Oh, interesting. This is how I increase my skills.
You
Okay.
should have seen her with her fiddle when she was only 5.
Hey, man.
The instrument was half her size. But when she played, oh Lord, did your heart start filling
It
up?
survive.
Such a bright girl. Always a top student. Always the pride of her parents.
Oh, my dad is not in the picture, maybe?
By the time she graduated, Liza must have read every book there was in the school's library. To my shame,
I like
I'm
this way
not
of
so
making a
well read
character.
myself, but she used to teach me about all the classics. That served me very well at dinner parties. I can't tell you how proud we all were when she was accepted at the medical academy. I had no doubt that she was destined for greatness. But to become a doctor, one of the first women to
late
achieve that in the
1800s.
whole country, if someone deserved that honor,
In Eastern
it was
Europe.
our Liza. But my niece was so much more
Nico killed
than a
him too and
gifted
needed to become the inheritor.
With all of her other talents, above everything else, she was a true and loyal friend. She connected with people easily. She cared deeply about them. Some might even say too much. After all, if she wasn't so thoughtful, maybe she would
Cheese-covered
still be
pickles?
with us.
No. No.
But I digress. Please, forgive me. What's done is done.
No, Fallen One, no it doesn't.
She was my favorite niece. Let us raise a glass to her. Pour some vodka for Korda, too. He is old enough to send his sister off. A piece of my soul
Wonder how old
went
he
into the
is.
ground with her today, as I'm sure did many of yours. Let those pieces help Liza, wherever she is now.
Yes.
To Liza.
Where am I? Drinking in silence. No! Fallen One, no! I'm just gonna need you to take pickles out of all of your food combinations, right here and now. I don't
When
like
I was a little girl, I often had trouble falling asleep. My mother used to sing me this lullaby to comfort me.
I'm not gonna try it.
Tonight, I slept deeper than I had in my entire life.
The only place I accept pickles is in my dad's macaroni salad.
I had a disturbing dream that a string was coming out of my mouth.
It's disturbing.
When I started pulling it, I realized that
very
it came
disturbing.
from
Can
all
we-
the way down my throat,
Can we not,
buried
please?
somewhere deep in my body. I kept pulling, but I couldn't go too quickly for fear of burning myself with friction. Finally, the whole string was out.
Drink pickle juice.
I felt relieved, but also strangely empty.
That macaroni salad I mentioned has pickle juice in it.
I realized that I was in my bed, with my mother sitting beside me, crying. I didn't know why she was in tears, but I knew it was my fault.
Let's just say. Dusk, okay. We're doing.
Mom? Cola?
Body feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Like I slept for days. Yes, I'm sure that is definitely part of where they got it from. The idea. Either this is a nightmare or I am in hell. This feels too real to be a dream. We have a kerosene lamp. Oh, there's blood on the floor.
My medical journal from the academy, and my family medallion.
There's no pickle juice to drink, so it can't be hell. 12 jars of pickles in my pantry at all times, probably even more. I eat all. Wow. You get enough salt in your diet? 'Cause that sounds like maybe your body's craving salt.
Who could have brought this here?
Ooh. Scared of chamber. Whoa. Okay. That'll work. Oh, cool. We got a calendar. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Under a salt. I have a heart problem. I shouldn't be eating that much salt anyways, but I still do. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but take care of yourself,
Lilies of the
please.
valley. My favorite flower. Who put them in this room? It's disturbing to see them here.
Out of everything going on, that's what disturbs you. Okay, I guess we'll try the door. Can I try the door?
Locked.
Call for
Hello?
help.
Anyone?
And we walk away. Okay. So whoa. Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
Who is this? I'm locked inside. Please help. Are you still there? Maybe you can't talk? Please knock twice for yes and once for no.
Twice for you.
Thank goodness. Can you help me open the door? Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Will you help me?
An important distinction. Oh! Damn. Hi, Daniel.
What is it that you want from me?
How are you doing tonight?
I'm a doctor by trade. I can heal you if you're sick, or come on call anytime, day or night.
I think the new PC is good. It's... Right now, it all still feels so new and fragile. Like I know I'm missing something set up. I know I'm missing something. I think it's good. I've been focusing so much on getting it set up and updated and everything. I just haven't even tested it. I haven't put it through its paces at all. And these demos aren't going to do it either tonight. So, but I'm at 2% dropped frames, which is a huge difference from the average of 35 that I was sporting before. So, that's good. Okay, no, you don't want healing.
I'm not wealthy, but I know some people who can lend me money, and
No money.
I don't have much, but I can owe you a favor?
Favor.
And it's settled. Whoever you are, do you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hoping that'll be the case. There isn't a stream delay, really? That's exciting. That's really exciting. Okay.
If you open this door, I, Elizaveta Morozova,
Elizaveta.
will be in your debt.
That's really, really... Get all the kinks worked out, get the monitor, get my new camera. What just
What the hell
burned
is
me?
this? My shoulder just felt like it was burning up. I can't see anything from this angle. I should check up on it later.
Hey. Yes, indeed. Check up on it later. And we leave.
It's open. No
Okay.
one.
You were speaking.
What have I gotten
ghosts.
myself into?
Maybe. Alright. Oh, I have new skill points. Experience points increases your rank, allowing to upgrade your skills. Modified. Okay. I have no science and logic points for now, and I am a well-rounded individual. My vampire rank has increased. Okay, well, putting that there kind of spoils the... I don't know if I'm meant to be a surprise or not. Maybe it's not meant to be a surprise.
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
Rats.
What a peculiar painting.
Why? Ooh,
The husband and wife in the picture don't look very happy.
neither
If
do
I
you.
had to guess, I'd say it wasn't the perfect marriage.
Cool, okay. I like the skill tree part of it.
It smells like death here. Like in the academy when we left a cadaver out for too long.
Why would you leave a cadaver out for too long? That's just bad.
The mirror is covered by a sheet. People only do that when someone died. Mother explained that this is so the dead soul does not get lost and trapped inside. Silly superstition, of course.
Well, we're
We
gonna
live
take
in
the
the
covers
age of science where there's no room for this nonsense.
No room at all for this nonsense.
What is this? Where is my reflection? I can't see myself. It must be a trick mirror.
Yes, of course. A trick mirror. Ooh, stairs. Cool. Ooh.
Eerie.
Okay, yeah, that's a little...
It's hard to say without seeing the face, but this dress, could it be the same girl from the first painting?
Indeed.
Oh, this is unbearable.
What, stairs?
I'm a doctor. I can get through this.
Dismount.
I just need to look straight ahead.
I don't know.
Give me strength, no matter what is on the other side.
Alright.
What in heavens is all this?
It sounds like a party. What?
I will make sense of all this later. Something is wrong. My head is spinning. I feel the floor slipping from under my feet.
Oh.
Would you look at her? How does one have the gall to show at the Countess's manor in such a filthy outfit?
Yes, hello. Can I speak
She
with you?
must be a nihilist. It's spreading all over the country like a plague.
You two don't know. It's the latest rage.
Yes, hello. Can
Have you
anyone
heard?
tell me what's going on?
Countess is sending me on a special
Miss,
assignment.
are you
to the
all right?
capital.
Mind your own business, Petia. It's rude to stare at a lady.
Oh.
Sorry.
I'm starving, and the food looks so fresh and delicious, but
Stairs are
the
unbearable.
strangest thing is, I have absolutely no appetite for it.
I know it's not ideal, Countess Orlova, but I'm afraid there is not much we can do at this point.
Of course now there bloody isn't. The right time to act was last week.
I don't understand where this influx of product is coming from. It's undercutting our prices.
Where were you when I...
Who is this creature? Darling, you look like a little domovoy. Come over here. I don't
Domovoy.
bite.
Hello? Hello? I'm terribly sorry for it.
Oh, it's deteriorated?
You must be the doctor's new apprentice. Look at you, poor thing. You must be fresh out of the ground.
Excuse me?
What?
Ugh, nobody must have actually inducted you. How typical. No surprise with the men around here. Hussar, why is she in such a state?
She was not supposed to wake.
I'd love to catch you up, dear, but sadly I have some urgent business to attend to, thanks to this gentleman over here. Hussar, be a darling and show this young lady around when she's decent.
As you wish, madam. If you'll excuse me, I'll go for a smoke on the balcony. You can find me there.
He was not supposed to wake.
You're excused.
Vesper, why weren't you down there watching her?
If I recall my first day correctly, your head must be killing you. Here, drink this.
Thank you. May I ask what this is?
If you know too much, you'll grow old sooner.
What a...
Trust me, it will lift
phrase.
your spirits.
Whatever this is, it's beyond delicious. It's sweet and thick and tastes like cherry and wild strawberries. Thank you. I do feel a lot better all of a sudden.
Now go change. We can't have you gallivanting around in those scrubs. There is a nice dress about your size in the cloakroom. Consider this my welcome.
Thank you kindly, Madam.
Orlova.
Madam Orlova.
You're welcome, child. Now off you go, change and mingle. Time is money.
Change and mingle. When you are healthy, hold shift to increase your. Ooh, I go so much
Countess
faster.
is right. I should get dressed before exploring.
Where's the coat room? Okay.
The Countess sure has excellent taste in literature. In other circumstances, I'd spend all day here reading.
Definitely poison. Yes, definitely poison. For most people.
Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was talking about. Such an ornate Western style. It must cost a small fortune. I want nothing more than to change out of this horrible nightgown, but this is just too much.
You're putting it
I
on
can't
anyway.
ruin such beauty with dirt. I better wash up first.
Okay, I'll accept that.
Another cloth on a mirror. Something bad must have happened.
We'll just get clean without.
That should do it, hopefully. Goodness, this must be the dress the Countess was. Such an ornate West. I want nothing more than to.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, I like. Very nice.
Perfect. Fits like a glove.
Awesome. Feeling much better now. Much better.
I still don't know what's happening here. Or at least I hope I don't. But delaying the inevitable is just tying my stomach in knots.
Hope
I
I don't
need
know.
to find that young man and learn the
Does she
truth.
have an inkling? I mean, we know. Why are you holding a dog? Okay. Everyone's wearing masks. So much more fashionable than me. With my bare face. Hello, sir. Oh, interaction or
Good
action
evening,
points.
Hussar.
Oh,
Ah, there's our belle of the ball. Liza, right? You actually don't look half bad when you're not covered in graveyard dirt.
you sure know how to give a gal a compliment.
Graveyard dirt? First the Countess, now you? Why is everyone going on about funerals?
Surely an educated lady like you must have put together who we are by now, haven't you?
Haven't I? Oh, I don't have a high enough literature, so I don't know.
I'd rather not guess. Please, just tell me straight. Who are you?
Simply, we are vampires.
Simply.
Is this why I had no reflection in the mirror?
If that's what you're concerned about, you look just fine.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Dead, alive, who the hell cares?
Kinda
Trust me,
feels like an
Liza,
important-
you just won the lottery.
I don't even remember how it happened.
That actually does happen quite a bit. That memory usually comes back soon enough.
Alright. Defense mechanism. I guess we'll gain some experience,
Must be some
right?
sort of a
Yeah.
defense mechanism that suppresses a traumatic experience.
Oh, talking about that.
What about my family? When can I see them?
I was
Yeah.
worried you will ask me that. Technically, they think you are dead, and it is best for everyone if they keep thinking. It's true, too.
I can't just leave them like this. They have to know I'm all right.
Look, I know this is too much for you to take in right now. Maybe that's a conversation we should revisit another.
I have so many questions.
See, that's what I was afraid
Well,
of.
I'm allowed to have questions.
Theory is not my forte. I'm a proponent of learning by doing.
Congratulations.
Why don't you go talk the ears off some other guests while I finish smoking in peace?
All right,
After that,
dickwad.
I can show you what it's really like to be one of us.
I suppose I can do that. Could you at least tell me a little bit about the people, the guests in there?
Oh, come on. Where is your spirit of adventure? I'm sure you'll figure it out on your own.
All right then. I'll go see if someone can actually help me.
Meh.
All right. Thank you kindly. I'll be back soon enough.
Yeah.
No rush, please.
He is definitely a dingus. Socialize. Okay, not with you guys though.
I do actually have a model right here with me. I always carry Matilda with me, just in case a good opportunity strikes. You never know. Look into her eyes. Doesn't she look alive to you? Like she's going to blink?
Yes. Well, apologies.
Petya.
Petya, we should probably go discuss some urgent business with the Countess.
Oh, of course. In fact, I'd love to meet her as...
Wow. Everyone's so nice here.
I don't know how, but I can just sense that he is not one of us. Such a strange feeling. Attraction? No, but something very similar.
Hunger, perhaps?
He is most certainly human.
Alright, well, he's not gonna be able to help me figure out what's going on. Because he's a humie. Hello, sir. Madame. Apparently I'm not meant to talk to you
Have you
either.
tried the Countess's Cabernet? Honestly, I think this may have been the best one I ever tasted.
I prefer to stick to clear drinks around here. If you really want to try some decent Cabernet, stop by my salon on the main street.
Oh, that sounds like a challenge. I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay. Can I talk to you?
Hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before.
I like your
I'm
earring.
Arbin.
I'm Liza. Good evening to you too.
You don't sound so sure. Is it really a good one for you?
You're right. If I'm honest, it hasn't been the easy.
That's what I thought. My advice is always be honest, unless you absolutely can't be. In the end, it does make everyone feel better.
That's a good piece of advice.
Stick with me, lovely. I'm chock full of them.
Arbin, I've only just been turned, and all of this is very new to me. May I trouble you for some advice?
I hope you don't mind me asking, but has someone in your family enjoyed wine a little too much?
What?
Yes. My father. Wine, vodka, anything he can drink, really. You aren't clairvoyant, are you?
Everyone becomes a little clairvoyant if they live long enough and pay attention. I saw you drinking that glass earlier, and I think you should be careful around it, my dear.
Alcohol's my father's problem. It isn't mine.
It's not just alcohol you should be concerned about. You can keep away from it if you want. Blood, however, you will now have to drink, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
Demons are hereditary, my dear. Always remember that.
This feels really obscure.
I couldn't help but overhear that you are a wine expert?
I dabble. I run a literary salon in town and serve drinks there.
How exciting. All kinds of interesting people must come by.
You'd be surprised, my dear, and mildly disappointed. I'd love for you to stop by one day. I'll treat you to a round of something nice.
I'll make sure to visit.
I knew that.
Since you're an expert, may I ask you about the wine that the Countess gave me? I'll admit I found it delicious, but it wasn't really wine, was it?
It was not. Cabernet was sort of our code word for blood, so we don't shock any innocents.
Here you go, Biscuit.
And then we just got used to it. Funny how language works, isn't it?
Yes. Funny. Well, I should get going.
Good luck. I have a feeling we'll see each other soon.
It seems nice. A little, I don't know, everyone's kind of condescending.
Come on. Don't any of you cowards want to have any fun?
My lady, with all due respect, Russian roulette just seems like, too
Russian
much
roulette?
fun for the night.
Fine. Get lost then. Be on your merry way. Who knew that the second time I die would be of boredom?
Oh, I can't. Okay, here we go.
Now, would you look at this pretty picture? I could barely recognize you from before. Where did you get this dress?
It's a gift from the Countess. She is very generous.
Huh. I thought it looked familiar. Name is Alisa, by the way.
Liza, it's a pleasure. May I ask who was the young man you talked with earlier?
Who, Petya? Why, are you interested?
Goodness, no. I was just making conversation.
Don't be shy. We're not attached. Petya is human. I picked him up at the town market.
She says I like his groceries.
He is a salesman. A ridiculously bad one at that.
If you two are not an item, may I ask why did you invite him over?
Because it was my turn.
A turn for what?
To spice up the eternity.
So,
did you bring him here to be
I've
killed?
just been turned today.
Congratulations. That must be quite shocking. Thrilling, even. I'm envious, really.
Yes, thank you. I'm not quite sure how to process all this yet. What does one even do with this? Being dead, drinking blood, who knows what else?
Same thing anyone around here does. Masticating plain eternity day after day.
Right, I like this chick.
Spicing it up any way you can.
Hence the Russian roulette.
We're already dead, aren't we? What else is there to lose? Do you fancy a round?
Maybe some other time.
Suit yourself.
So, it's true what they say? Vampires live forever?
We exist forever. We don't live. But then again, few do.
Does this mean that we can't die? I mean, stop existing?
Oh, sweetheart, there is nothing easier. Just stop drinking blood for a few days, fall from a high roof, or just step into the sunlight.
I should probably be writing this all down.
So, now that you have eternity on your side, do you consider your existence more valuable?
If I knew I was gonna live forever, barring any stupidity, would I consider my life more valuable? Yeah, I think so.
I suppose infinite time does add some gravity to it.
I see. In that case, how would you compare the value of your new existence to, say, Petya's?
Oh, thank you, Smashley. Welcome home. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like if I live forever, No? Okay, okay. I have a basis to look at this from. Think of your pets. In most cases, you're gonna live a lot longer than your pet. Do you consider their lives more valuable than yours? Less or equal?
I'd have to say Petya's.
Gained humanity. Liza's morality is still shaping. Certain choices will provide you with humanity or nihilism points. Some choices will only become available after she reaches certain levels. Oh, okay, cool.
Like you said, what I have now isn't really life.
Fair enough. Still, it's an interesting thought experiment, isn't it?
Indeed. Excuse me. I think someone is calling for me.
Do you now? Okay. Well, we made the rounds. Oh, we can talk to this guy.
Oh, hello. It's you, lady in the nightgown. How are you feeling? I was really worried.
Much better. Thank you. I'm Liza, by the way.
Of course. Where are my manners? I'm Petya.
It's a pleasure. You were the only one who seemed to care about my illness.
Oh, nonsense. They are a lovely bunch around here, just all very busy. The third group I'm pitching my dolls to, and everyone keeps running off for urgent business.
Did you say you're selling dolls?
And making them, yes?
I see you have one with you. May I take a look?
Of course. Matilda here is my favorite. I'd love to get some honest feedback. Well, what do you think?
Sure.
Oh, it's just lovely. So detailed and human-like. She reminds me of the one I had when I was a little girl.
That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish. Thank you. I knew someone here would appreciate it. I'm hoping to show her to the Countess. With her approval, the sky's the limit. You know, making toys is what I wanted to do since I was a little boy. My father always called this foolishness, among other things. Said it's not manly work. I never managed to convince him otherwise.
I'm sorry. That must have been tough.
Well, here I am, still at it. I do have a feeling that I'm onto something with Matilda. Just you wait. My gut tells me that tonight is going to bring something special, and it's never wrong.
You're not wrong, actually. I could see Biscuit playing this part for sure.
How did you end up being invited here, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, that's all thanks to Elisa, the lovely young woman in the yellow dress. She saw me at the town market and saw some real potential in my work.
Yeah.
She said that the people in the manor might be interested in seeing it, and you didn't have to ask me twice.
Well, I don't know if he does voiceovers. I don't know if you've ever interacted with Tony Prime before, Biscuit, but he does, voice stuff. I don't remember. I know he has a podcast and he does, like, he was applying for sports announcing, things like that. He might have ideas if I get into it.
I see. How is pitching going so far?
I'll admit, it's a little slow, but the night is still young.
You are an optimistic guy, aren't you, Petya?
My mother used to say that my hope will be the death of me.
If we eat this guy tonight, that's gonna be
What's
true.
the point of living if you don't believe in people and yourself?
Oh, okay.
You may be right about that. At least I truly hope you are.
Alright.
Best of luck with everything, Petya. Hope everything works out with the Countess.
Thank you, Liza. You're very kind.
Alright. This type of vampirism keeps reminding me of the Elizabeth Hunter vampires. I can't remember any of the names of her books.
Good timing. I just finished up.
Yes,
great.
How lucky.
Don't be snappy, Liza. Smoking is an important routine for a soldier. Can't be interrupted.
This guy is just real condescending.
A soldier, huh? And which division were you in exactly?
Ooh, my vampire rank increased.
We can talk about the divisions some other time, perhaps. So, are there any other questions you have left?
Who ended up letting me out of the chamber?
If I'm honest, I haven't the foggiest idea.
Get
I
wrecked,
thought you
nerd.
knew.
Well, I don't. And whoever it was gives me the goosebumps. On top of everything, I ended up promising them a favor and felt a bad burn on my shoulder right after that. Do you know what it could possibly be?
Let me take a look.
At
Oh,
my
brother.
shoulder, good sir. I am a proper lady.
What? What is it?
It could be nothing, really. No need to worry. Just make sure that you show this to the doctor when you see him, all right?
All right.
So, are there any other questions you have left for me?
What is going on in the basement of the manor? It's absolutely terrifying down there.
Oh yes, the basement. If I were you,
Oh, yes,
I would
the
just
basement.
forget all about it.
Excuse me?
All I know is that Countess conducts her business and she doesn't enjoy people meddling in it.
If it's so confidential, how come I ended up there in the first place?
Minor oversight. You were supposed to be moved upstairs before you were up, but appears that you are an early riser.
And whose oversight was it, may I ask?
Let's not focus on casting blame, shall we? I say all's well that ends well. So, are there any other questions?
If vampires are real, does this mean other fairy tales are?
You'll have to be more specific than...
Rusalkas? Domovoys? Ghosts?
Yes, no, yes. We'll spend all night here if we keep talking about flora and fauna. If you want my advice, focus on yourself first. That always ends up working for me. So, are there any other questions?
I suppose that's it for the...
Perfect. If you don't mind me asking, I take it you've done a couple laps around the ballroom. Learned a little more about what it's like to be one of us.
Well, I'm obviously still in shock, but...
Yeah?
From a scientific perspective, I have to admit I'm curious. This is certainly a unique condition we are in. Oh, I'd love to learn more about it for my studies.
I'm impressed. I can certainly see now why the doctor chose you as his apprentice.
Chose me, so he killed me. The
All
doctor
right.
killed me.
Have you read Thunderstorm?
I'm not so sure. Why?
Well, unlike Katerina in the play, you no longer need to wonder why people can't fly.
Ah!
How did you do that?
By sheer will, Liza. It's very simple.
How were you even talking with me in such a state?
That's yet another benefit of being one of us. We can project our thoughts into people's minds. I prefer it, really. I find normal speech kind of primitive.
Why don't you do it all the time then?
I'd love to, but you don't want to get too used to it and scare a human by accident. Now, why don't you try it? Let's see what kind of bat you...
Oh. Oh no. Become a bat.
Goodness.
Isn't this a hoot? Come on, I'll show you around.
Okay. Okay. Bat indicator in the bottom left of the screen informs whether bat shifting is going to be possible to land while in bat shape. Descend on the surface from above until a landing circle underneath you. Ah.
Seems like you're catching on.
Okay.
Follow me.
Oh, no wait.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
I'm faster than you
All this
are.
talk about death, but don't
I'm
you
faster
feel
than you
more
are.
alive than you ever have right now? Shh. There. Look.
If only I have 3 coins to my name, then I'd show 'em. They'd all see.
Okay.
Is this what you wanted to show me? A drunk peasant?
I don't mean to alarm anybody,
Use your new powers.
but I think we're being followed.
What is this? What is this? Pineapple pizza controversy? Thank you for the follow. How are you doing tonight?
Meet Trophime. He is the Countess's former serf, now custodian and coachman. Among other things, he makes sure no one goes in or out of here without her permission. Important man. Now, come with me.
Oh, okay.
How is life, Trophime?
My lord, is that you? Oh, the bottle you gave me. Highest quality.
How do you always
Much
happen to have
obliged.
the
I can
most
see
perfect
that. It's
emote
nearly
for every
empty
situation?
already. All right, enough pleasantries. Watch this.
Whoa.
What happened to him? Is he all right?
He is fine. We call this enchantment.
Enchantment?
What does enchantment do, exactly?
You're a wizard. You're a wizard, Bisky.
It makes people tranquil. While they are in trance, they don't feel pain or have a clear memory of what happened.
So they don't remember anything once they're enchanted?
Not quite. They may not remember what happened, but they won't forget how you made them feel.
Sounds like a subject for some awkward conversations.
You don't know the half of it yet. You'll see.
So, how do I enchant someone? I don't know if I can whistle like you.
Don't worry. Whistling is just for me. It's like a cure for the hiccups. Everybody has their own way.
That's a good way of saying that. Everybody does have their own way to cure hiccups.
When you need it, it will come to you.
Okay.
Does this mean you can just come up to anybody and make them tranquil?
In theory, but it's not quite that simple. Firstly, they have to like you, an important condition. Without it, the charm won't work. Secondly, you should only do it to humans.
Okay.
So it doesn't work on other vampires.
No, he said you should only do it to you.
I didn't say that.
Hmm?
There are rumors that the best of the best can indeed enchant their own kind. But I don't even know if the Countess has that kind of power. Besides, this would certainly not be considered ethical by our vampire brothers and sisters.
Ethics are so important to us, vampiric sort.
I bet they wouldn't mind to have that power, though.
Oh, without a doubt.
So why would you want to enchant someone?
I thought you might ask that. There are two main reasons. One, people in a trance are easily suggestible. You can use that to influence their thoughts and opinions.
And what is the second reason?
Just swallow water upside down. My dad always did that. Told me to do that, and it never worked for me. I'm kind of more on the line of Biscuit's thinking, but I don't have the willpower to do it all myself, so Mikhail has practically something to do. But that's only if they've gotten really bad. If I catch them in time, if I swallow a drink while a hiccup is coming up, it'll get rid of it. Like a drink of
I
water or
think
something.
you already know.
What have you done?
Alright, I was expecting a little bit different animation. I was just expecting you like holding the head still or something, you know? But it just fell into the guy's neck.
I just opened him up for you.
Oh,
Don't
God.
worry, he'll be just fine unless we bleed him dry.
Oh my
Come
God.
here. It's time for you to learn how to feed.
I don't know if I'm ready.
You're as ready as you'll ever be.
How do I turn?
Just relax and let your instincts take over. It will come naturally.
Turn into a vampire by choosing it in the ability. Oh, I have to choose it. Oh, that's my vampire form. Want
My
to
mouth,
suck your blood.
it's bleeding.
Of course, I forgot to warn you. Sorry. Don't worry, it's normal. That happens when your fangs are out for the first time. It will recover in a minute.
His skin smells like wild berries.
Calm
But
down
not
here.
just the smell. The promise of warmth that draws you. The promise of being whole. I want to feel it on my teeth. In my body.
Okay. Can we...
No. I can't do this.
Oh, come on.
I don't think I can do it. I'm sorry.
All right. But if the Countess asks, promise you'll say that you've done it. I don't want to get in trouble because you chickened out.
I promise.
Remember, you have to learn to do it to survive. I better get back to my other errands. Don't want to get my tunic wet.
It's already raining.
Do you remember the way back?
I do.
Do I remember the way back?
Hussar?
Oh. Oh.
Thank you for your help. I had a rough day and it means a lot to me.
Don't mention it. I ended up having a decent time myself.
Oh, you got a redeem off. The hat's off. Alright.
I'll see you soon.
Well?
I should get back to the manor and talk with the Countess. I'll process this all later. Where will I live? What's next? There's so much I have to sort out first. But first... Hussar said I can influence someone who is enchanted. I should try it on Trophime. Can you hear me, Trophime? Here is something I'd like you to do.
Drink less. Start stealing. Drink even more.
You will start pacing
I
your
will.
drinking.
I only have 3. I don't know which one I used last time. Whee!
What was that?
I can't go.
Looks like banquet is over. Someone is still inside, though.
Did I need to come at this from that form? Alright. Wonder what that scream was. Oh my god!
I don't understand. How could this even happen?
You have no self-control at all.
Oh no. Oh my god.
What is this? My god!
Bad news bears. Alright. Flip is not the best thing. No? Alright. I will be right back. Must put on wig. I was muted, thank you. I'm not sure this is on right. Give me a second. I don't have a mirror over here. No, this is craziness. Because that is supposed to be back here. Okay. That's a little bit better. Thought it felt weird. Still feels weird. I'm sure it looks horrendous from the back. Which is why we're not going to turn around. Alright. Well, on this most horrendous of occasions, I figured he was going to die, but I didn't think we'd, like, see the body and the spoils and...
It's Petya's doll, Matilda. This is so unsettling.
Everything is unsettling. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I can't talk to you.
What the hell happened here?
It's all Victoria's fault. I told her he's almost empty, but she wouldn't listen.
What do you want from me? I was starving, and you two barely left me anything.
Doesn't matter now. We drained a man. Not anywhere, but at the Countess's manor. Someone is going to fry for this, and as sure as hell won't be me.
Are you mad? No one is going to be executed for this. He's just a human.
You monsters. How could you do this?
And who are you exactly?
That's right. Hasn't been a vampire for 5 minutes and thinks she knows everything.
Come with me, my dear. This is not your mess to sort out.
I was told to go through this. Please.
Those morons. I knew I couldn't leave them alone with him.
I just can't seem to make sense of it. I talked with Petya not even an hour ago.
I'm so sorry. He didn't need to die today.
This wig might actually be like torn on the lining or something. I think there's this bunch of stuff right up here that's supposed to be way back here.
What happens now?
Well, the Countess won't like this one bit. I can tell you that.
Is she sympathetic to humans?
I wouldn't say that. However, she doesn't like murders being linked up to her property. She will find her way out of this, no doubt. But those three in the ballroom, we'll have to see.
What happens now?
Oh, gosh,
well,
dang it.
the Countess won't...
Is she...
she will find her way out.
Okay.
Arbin?
Yes?
Do you know what will happen to me now? I don't even know who I am anymore. What do I do? Where do I live?
I understand it's not an easy day. We all went through this at some point. All the answers will come at the right time. For now, you just need to wait it out till someone sends for you.
I must admit, I feel quite restless.
Listen, not many of us might say this to you, so I want to do it. Being one of us doesn't just mean hurting people for your own benefit. It doesn't have to be. To me, it means that I have an eternity to become better, learn from my mistakes, absorb the knowledge about the world.
I suppose that's one way to look at it.
You know, the Countess has a wonderful library over here. Why don't you grab a book and use this time to learn something new? Perfection comes in little steps.
Thank you for all your help and kindness, Arbin. It feels really good to have a friend around here.
I know it can't be easy for you right now in all this madness. It's hard to adjust. I learned that the hard way. Trust me. Here, I want you to have this.
Small vial with blood.
This should give you a little boost when you need it. Clear your head.
Thanks, Ashley. Have a good lurk.
It's not going to last long, but it will give you a little peace of mind for the time being. I should go now, my dear. You know where to find me. Next time, a drink at my bar is on me.
I'll be looking forward to it.
I've actually read this book.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to do.
Muffled arguments and yelling. Oh!
I should see what all this ruckus is about.
Investigate the ballroom noises. Oh my. You will make some choices in Cabernet, some of little and some of big consequence. You will not always know which one is which. Some of those consequences will be marked on the screen. Oh.
This is fresh. What in the world caused this? They must have taken Petya's body away. Lord only knows what they'll do to it. My God, what happened here?
Idiots being punished for their own stupidity.
Did you kill them?
I took that snake's fangs out. We'll see how she does now.
You fanged her?
I wasn't sure what to do when I saw him, but then I thought about something you said earlier.
Really? What was it?
That mortal life has the same value as eternal existence.
Actually, I said it had.
I don't know if it's true, but it certainly helped me find my rage. Still, this isn't going to bring him back.
I'm so sorry about Petya. He seemed like such
that
a
sounds
nice
awful.
boy.
It was always a risk. Life goes on, or whatever it is we have. But thank you. You must be curious about what happens to you now.
I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Yeah, this is awful.
The way it works is that you get assigned to the one who turned you for the apprenticeship. I believe you are the doctor's disciple.
I have no idea.
Don't really remember much before I woke up. The doctor, he was a traveling doctor that came to the city, wasn't he? He was a vampire?
He certainly was. It will all come back eventually. Don't worry about it now. Countess has a coachman, Trophime. He will take you to the doctor's place in town. He is rough around the edges, but you can learn a lot from him.
May I speak with the Countess herself?
You need to be a little more important for that to happen.
Oh, well, fine.
Trust me. She'll send for you soon. She has errands for us all. You will be no exception.
I understand.
Good girl. You should go. Trophime will be waiting for you, and the sun is not getting. I've unlocked the door by the balcony. It'll lead you to the stairs and outside.
Okay.
Hey, Liza.
Yes?
Never mind.
What?
What is it?
You've only turned recently. When was the last time you watched the sunrise?
It must have been a couple weeks ago. I was studying late for my exams.
What did it feel like?
Well, I was worried about the day to come, and when a ray of sun fell on my face, I don't know. I felt warm, hopeful. Why do you ask?
No reason. It's just been a while since I've seen one. You will hear from the Countess soon.
I'm sure I will.
By the way, I've been meaning to ask you, could you please take this ugly doll with you? I can't keep looking into its dead eyes.
Does it remind you of Pet?
Just take it with you, please.
All right, I will.
Thanks.
Okay.
I swear it just blinked.
I'm sorry. What now? Figured we had to be getting close. Interesting. So that is Cabernet.